Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Welcome everybody live from Harding Stadium, Ohio Valley Sports Online, bringing you another high school football game between homestanding Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders and Zanesville Rosecrans Michigan. Ray Sucklot along with Steve Daly and, as always, Dan Vogel. Standing in for our leader, Jim Huggins, who's watching down over us. Tonight's contest, as every contest, is brought to you by Water Transfer, Friendly Tavern, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Guida Law Offices, AT&T on Sunset, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Electric O, it's electric, Cedar One Realty, Uncle Johnny's Delivery, Corey Winget, Baird Wealth Management, Barrel Ford, Barrel Toyota, Tudor's Biscuit World, Total Sports Connection, Signs Limited, Capital Recovery System, Hood's Pharmacy, PR Landscaping, Hummel Construction, Berryman Chemical, Ed Sports, First Westminster Church, Franciscan University, Best Western at Franciscan Square, Trinity Health System, Bennigan, Stickles Law Office, Mosty Funeral Home, Wintersville Trophy Shop, IBEW Local 246, Poe Financial Advisor, JC Pest Control, Rawson's Mulch and More, Main Street Bank, Everhard Bow Funeral Home, Swearingen Bat Company, Viking Social Poker Club, Bradley Lawnscape, Lansing Villa Royale, TS Electric, Black River Logistics, National Coalway Company, Soft Type Federal Credit Union, Target Shop, Naples, Ohio Motor Group, Dr. John Fingal, Burt's Hot Dog, Isla Law Offices, Apollo, Anthony Mining Company, M&M Hardware, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Josephine's Carryout, Valley Converting, Hauser's Furniture, Marcino Enterprises, Adam Martello, attorney at law. Steve's Fish and Chips, J.E. Foster Funeral Home. Got the welcome in people. We got Crusaders coming in at 2-0 with 2 shutouts. Looking for their third, I think, Steve, maybe for the first time since 1971. Crusader team start 3-0 with 3 shutouts. They got a shot at it. Am I right or wrong on that?
Well, a 3-0 start, first time since 2013. They did give up a score to Wellsville, though, in game 1. They did. So only 1 score, though, given up in 2 games. So, just looking at this matchup here, Rosecrans, they were 3-7 team last year in 2022. They qualified as the 16 seed in Division 7, Region 27. They lost in the first round to Newark Catholic. They returned a lot of players off that squad from a year ago. Coach Meek said on Wednesday in our coaches show, also mentioned in the paper that they have some size up front. They're fast and they're athletic. But they do come into the game at 0-2, but that can be deceiving because they lost their opener to Sciotoville East 42-30, so they put some points up on the board, and they lost in week 2 to Reedsville Eastern, who's a very, very strong team in that southeastern region, 40-7. They're led by sophomore running back Brody Zemba, who in week 1. Are we on the national anthem here? We got to take a break?
Yeah, take a quick break here,
okay.
Stevie. Okay, we're back here. We're talking about Zanesville Rosecrans.
Yeah,
coming in at 0-2. Steve, go ahead.
So, their sophomore running back, Brody Zemba, he had 15 carries for 166 yards in week 1 and 3 touchdowns. That was all in week 1. In week 2, a little bizarre, but he had 0 touches as a rusher in week 2. But he did have 2 catches in week 2. So he's also had 6 receptions for 47 yards on the year. Senior quarterback Brendan Bernath is 24-53 so far through 2 games for 233 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Senior wide receiver Mikey Burkhart has 7 receptions for 47 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, they're led by Nick Bernath, outside linebacker, sophomore. He has 20 tackles through 2 games. This is the 4th meeting between the 2 schools. It started back in 2020. Central leads the series 3-0. Matchup keys, I would say. And again, this is just my opinion, just as an observer.
That's what you're paid for, Steve.
Well, Central has to continue to play well defensively. So far through 2 games, they've only given up 1 score. They don't give up the big play. They got to continue to do that. Zanesville Rosecrans has some weapons, obviously. Coach Meek talked about that earlier in the week, so they can't give up the big play. They got to continue to create turnovers. They did a real good job of that last week against Strasburg. They need to contain Rosecrans' speed and athleticism. From the offensive side, if they can protect the ball, which they had 0 turnovers last week, if they can continue to protect the ball, continue to be efficient offensively. Ilentai was 8 for 8 last week as a passer. I mean, that's outstanding. His quarterback rating would be through the roof, if you looked at that, 8 for 8. They got to do a better job up front in the run game. Coach Meek talked about that Wednesday. He thought they didn't stick on their double teams long enough and what have you. He thought his blocking can improve in the run game. So, let's see what they come out and do tonight in that aspect. And continue to put themselves in what are manageable situations. Didn't get to see them against Wellsville. I would imagine they did that, but watching them against Strasburg last week, they put themselves in situations where they had good gains on first down. Now that gives you options on second down. So they put themselves in manageable situations. They didn't get behind the sticks. They were picking up positive yardage on first down. Leaving their options open and continue to convert in the red zone. If they can do that, whether that's through a touchdown or putting 3 on the board because they got a great kicker, continue to convert in the red zone and be efficient, I think Steubenville Central has a real good chance to move to 3-0 tonight.
All right, we're going to wait and see here. We're going to give you these Crusader lineups here. It all starts with Tyler Ialenti, who is the straw that stirs the drink for the Crusaders. Excuse me. He's going to run the ball. He's got three touchdowns running it, 3 touchdowns throwing it. He's only thrown 19 times in 2 games for 230 yards. Probably hand the ball off to him very rarely to Jimmy Hernan as well as B.J. Fallon. Tommy Purgie will get some carries as well. But they'll rotate mostly blocking backs in for Ialenti will carry it. A change tonight is Camden Bradley moved from tight end to a tackle. The other tackle will be Peyton Roush. The guards will be Brendan Grimm and Braden Roush. And the center is Tino Kropka. When Ialenti throws the football, he's going to throw it to Sprockeye, the sophomore who had the big game last week. As you said, Tyler Ialenti went 8 for 8. Which you're not going to get much better than that. Against Zanesville Rosecrans, who comes in at 0-2, their defense is going to be led by the corners, Brendan Bernath and Michael Daddy. The safety is going to be Nick Bernath. The outside linebackers will be Landon Hartman and Pierce Tilton. The nose guard, Max Burkhart. Defensive tackles, Ben Jackson, Xander Daniels. And schools this size, Steve, mostly everybody's going to go both ways or play a little bit on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. I think Rosecrans has a little bit more as far as numbers go than what Central has on their sideline. I think Rosecrans dresses 35, I think, or 35 at least are listed on the roster. So as you mentioned there, the majority of those kids are probably going to go both ways. You might have 1 or 2 guys that don't. But that's Division 7 football. That's what you're going to get. Those kids are going to see both sides of the ball. Probably going to be on special teams as well. I mean, it is what it is. That's how you have to deal with things as far as numbers go. And you want to put your best players on the field. So, it's going to come down to, like I mentioned earlier, who makes the least mistakes, I think, who's more efficient. And really, when all things are said and done and all things are even, just like we saw last night, Steubenville, Big Red, and Mooney, sometimes a more physical team when you eliminate all those things. And I know Coach Meek has said Central has been playing much more physical this year, and we saw that last week against Strasburg. I think that was a difference in that game. Strasburg had some size up front and what have you, but the Central offensive and defensive lines were just more physical at the point of attack, and that's going to make the difference.
We get a touch on that, Steve, because that is in reality what is making Central go with Ialenti wanting to run the football for Coach Meek most of the time. And this is a veteran line.
Yes.
These kids have been playing since they were freshmen and sophomores, so they're the most experienced. And this year, we've seen a great improvement in Central starting to hit some people. So these kids are getting older, and they're getting tougher, and they're playing good football here at 2-0.
With game experience and with as you move along, as you play year after year, like you said, some of these kids started as freshmen, some of them started as sophomores. You start to understand the game a lot better too. Absolutely. And I know that's one thing that Coach Meek, Coach Colby mentioned in the coach's show the other night. It's kids today When you coach kids today, years ago, you could tell a kid, "Hey, I want you to use this technique. You're going to block down on this tackle," and you just did it because you were told to do it. But the information age that we live in now, these kids want to know why. So I think kids today, I see it at the college level, and I started to see it at the high school level when I was still there. They want to know why. They want to know the explanation why. So, that all comes again. These kids for Central have been playing for years now. They've been playing since freshmen, sophomores. Some are 3-4 year starters. That experience, it's paying dividends now for Central.
Absolutely. Catholic Central coached by, as we said, Eric Meek. You hear him on the coaches show every Wednesday from Bennigan's. And the Bishops are coached by Chris Zemba, who's in his 4th year here. As we said, they come in at 0-2. But you got to think that Central's developing a little bit of rivalry with them right here. So we're 7 minutes away from the opening kickoff with Eric Timmons, and here we're going to go, Steve. Here come those Crusaders from Catholic Central High. Crusaders marching by. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. If you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School, and his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford, and he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at 2 great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons knows how much sports means to the Ohio Valley.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Eric Timmons. I'm passionate about local sports and I support our youth in their endeavors. Good luck to all area teams this season.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport.
All right, we're back here at Harding Stadium. Zanesville Rosecrans, the Bishops have come on the field as well. We're going to talk about some of our sponsors that we're going to mention throughout the night. Touchdowns tonight are going to be sponsored by Apollo Pro Cleaning, the out-of-town scoreboard by Fort Steuben Maintenance, extra points by the Jim Huggins family in memory of Jaggers, the Red Zone sponsored by the Guida Law Offices, the play and player of the game is by Electric O, it's electric. Capital Recovery System will sponsor his first downs. All timeouts are sponsored by Mario's Italian Restaurant. The halftime scoreboard and interviews sponsored by Berryman Chemicals. And tonight we're going to have Mike Mahalik with us for the Berryman Chemicals halftime interview. He's going to talk about the upcoming Catholic Central High School Hall of Fame weekend, which he'll be giving you much information on it. I know they're putting in the 93 football team as well as the 94 baseball team. we'll get more information from that here. That's a big weekend for the Crusaders. And then opening kickoff, as we said, is going to be sponsored by Commissioner Eric Timmons. Steve, about ready for kickoff here. Some of the keys, as you said, is going to be the Crusader offensive and defensive line, as well as Ilenta being able to possess the ball and stop Zanesville. I mean, we've got different reports on Zanesville's going to throw the football, but they're going to run it. So I guess we're just going to wait and see.
We're going to wait and see.
What
It'd be
goes on.
one of them cases where, they take what the defense presents to them. You know what I mean? So they looked like they were heavy run in week 1. They were heavy pass in week 2. We'll just see how it plays out here. It's a chess match.
I think, Steve, that you got to be awful good to be one-dimensional anymore. I mean, you got to go with the attitude of what you're saying, take what you get. Here's Commissioner Eric Timmons opening kickoff the Crusaders. Ball's away. Big hit.
Real big hit there.
Big
Good
hit.
coverage by the Crusaders.
Cohen Grandstaff got the ball, returned the ball to about the 23-yard line.
Gang
That's where they're
attackers
gonna
for the Crusaders there. Ray, I don't know if you mentioned before the game started, our officials for tonight are Tom Tillman's the head official, Homer Martin, Bryce Davis, Garrett Barnhart, and Glenn Perdue. Pretty veteran staff here tonight for the officials.
Here's the Crusaders in their 4-man front, first series. Brendan Bernath, number 9, pitch.
They go straight to the run
game.
game.
Be a penalty on the first play there.
Looks like we might get a hold there right on the edge there.
Grandstaff runs the ball.
Rosecrans in a pretty conventional pro formation there. They were calling tight end to the left, flanker to the left. Just a straight toss or sweep, and it is a hold on the edge there.
That's the first penalty right there on the first play of the game. Moves the Crusaders, moves the Bishops back to the 15. After that 10-yard spot, I formation, pro I, 2 split. Going to throw it.
Little play action, boot there.
Going to be intercepted. B.J. Fallon with the interception.
One of the long line of Fallons to play for the Crusaders right there.
Sure is. Going to give the Crusaders a 1st and 10 to 29-yard line.
I think the majority of them wore number 5 too, just like he's wearing right now. I know Joe wore 9. I think Joe or maybe Lewis, one of the 2 of them had a different number, but a couple others had 5. 9 or 5, that was the 2 numbers.
Ilenta with a sidecar here in the backfield, gun formation.
Jet sweep.
Handoff. Oh, beautiful. Probably Sprockeye. Beautiful play defensively by Cohen Grandstaff, who took on the blocker, Steve, and made the tackle. He blew that play up.
Central trying to, stretch them horizontally there on that play to get the defense chasing or what have you. But Rosecrans, good job to contain, filling the alleys right there and drops him for a 5-yard loss.
So that's Sprockeye on the end around. Officials trying to sort this out here. I think Zanesville wants to decline it.
Well, yeah, it would be a procedure penalty for 5 yards. So, but the loss is for almost 5 yards. So
all
really,
right, so
I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do here.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Crusaders. From the 34-I formation, Mahalio up. Handoff. Fallon, right side.
Good read there by Fallon. Reads his kick out block, cuts underneath that. We got another flag though. Another hold.
Holding against the Crusaders. That's going to negate a fine play by Fallon. It's going to move the Crusaders even back further. Beautiful night for football. A little bit warm, Steve.
It is. It's going to get warmer this week, too. We're going to be up in the 90s Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I feel for these kids a little bit because you had a pretty mild summer. They made it through double sessions, camp, and what have you with pretty mild temperatures, and now you're going to hit the 90s this week. And when they're practicing after school, that's rough.
2nd and 25. Crusaders going backwards in this first series. High formation.
Chop away at it. You don't have a second and 25 play in the playbook. Chop away at it.
Alenti rolls left. Ball was tipped, or that would have been interference. Nice play, incomplete.
Absolutely. DB got there real early, but fortunately for him, as you said, it was tipped at the line there. Defensive end was able to get his hands up and tip that, and so that negates any contact on the offensive receiver.
So the interception by Fallon here. Big Red Catholic Central has been going backwards here. They're going to be 3rd and 25 now from their 44. From the gun formation, spread with a sidecar. Going to throw it.
He's got Purgie.
He's going to run it now. Over top. Was looking for Sprock. I got a little bit of pressure, Steve, not much.
A little bit that forced him to his left, which isn't where you want a right-handed quarterback going. Right off the snap, though, I mentioned he had Purgie down the seam there.
Yeah.
Safety played over top to the wide side of the field, so he did have Purgie. He had a window there. Wasn't going to pick up first down, but was going to better their situation. Possibly put him in a situation where they can go for it on 4th down. But, hey, punt this ball away, pin Rosecrans deep, regroup a little bit, and see what happens.
Bolster the punt. Daddy deep, D-A-D-Y. Nice punt away from him. Going to catch it on about the 8. Getting upfield. Tackled by Mahalio. Spun around and thrown down. Nice return to the 22 for Bishop's Zanesville Rosecrans. Second possession here. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 22. Well, that's one opportunity that the Crusaders let get away there. Let's see if the defense can rise up again.
A couple unforced errors there. You had an illegal procedure to start that drive off, and then 2 holding penalties back to back. Those are the mistakes that Central can't make. Like you said, they were set up in great position there. We talked at the beginning of the game, they got to be efficient, not make mistakes. Defense going to stand up here and make a stop, get the ball back.
Shotgun formation. Oh, my goodness.
That
was intercepted as well. Threw that ball right down the middle, and looks like I think Fallon had it again. But
he had his hands on it, but I think somebody else ended up with it.
I think that was Braden Roush gets it, the linebacker. So Crusaders, that's 2 picks.
Fallon broke in front of it. Nice break on the ball and batted it, but then it ended up in Roush's hands, I believe. But I tell you what, the officials there, they may have missed a high-low on one of Central's defensive linemen there.
I thought that.
There was a high-low there.
The Crusaders in the true wishbone. Purgie and Fallon. There's Purgie on the run. Nice cutback.
He's going to
the end zone. Tommy Purgie started left, busted back right. That's going to be for 26 yards and a touchdown. Tommy Purgie.
Didn't see him run the ball last week, correct?
He had 3 carries for nothing, but he had about 90 yards in return.
Yes, okay.
In his first rush here, Tommy Purgie takes it to the house. Apollo Pro cleaning touchdown. There's Bolster for the extra point with Fallon to hold. .10:46 of this first quarter, sponsored by the Franciscan University of Steubenville. Crusaders 7, Bishop Rosecrans nothing. We'll be right back.
Sleep 2528 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, or call them at 740-264-5151. Village Sleep Center is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Daddy and Zemba deep for the Bishops. Bolster to kick off for the Crusaders. Bolster kicks it to the 8.
He's down. He's down right there.
Okay, he stumbled. Crusaders defense going to be in great position here to go to work here as Daddy slipped.
Yeah, he slipped fielding it and went to an elbow, and I believe his knee also touched there.
So the third possession for Bishops isn't going to be any better than the first two here, just inside the 10 defensively. We got Huff. Roush, Kostecki, and Roush at the defensive line.
Central
Off tackle here, Ilentai. Yes,
Swarming.
Ilentai making the tackle here.
Now, I have to mention Johnny Kostecki down there. My wife's cousin, Carrie Jo, is his mother. Teddy, his father. Give a shout out to Carrie Jo. Saw her earlier today, and she said, "You got to mention me on the air." And my little Johnny.
2nd and 7.
Another
Tipped
pick.
again. Oh my goodness.
Ilentai is probably going to take us to the house.
Well,
See where they mark him there. Yeah, he's in. He's in.
Ilentai, touchdown on the interception, the third interception of the game. With a miserable start for Brendan Bernath, the Rosecrans quarterback. As Ilentai goes 20 yards.
3 picks, right?
3 picks.
Hey, winning that turnover battle early on, the Crusaders are.
So 10:02, Crusaders look to make it 14-0 on the Bolster kick. 14-0. So Ilentai scores on the third interception of this first quarter. Crusaders up 14-0. We'll be right back.
When you're having people over or you're just hungry and don't want to leave the house, call Uncle Johnny. Locally owned and operated, Uncle Johnny has been delivering food on both sides of the river for over 5 years. Uncle Johnny was the area's first online third-party restaurant delivery service. Bennigan's, Ruby's Pizza, Sesame Grill are a few of the options for you. View a menu from all participating restaurants and place an online order at UncleJohnnyDelivers.com. Try it tonight. Uncle Johnny delivers right to your door. Uncle Johnny's is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Looking to build relationships and love God and others? Come check out First Westminster. Join us for Sunday worship.
Bolster to kick off. Daddy and Bernath deep. Line drive kick. Brody Zemba, running back, going sideways.
Kind of taking his time there. Just kind of jogging up with that.
Yeah. Got himself out of bounds here on the Crusaders sideline. On the 23, 1st and 10. Rosecrans for their 4th possession. The first 3 have been a disaster.
18-yard return.
After an 18-yard return, Zanesville Rosecrans. The Bishops inside, fullback. Not much there.
All over that.
Crusaders interior, knocking that down. Going Grandstaff, going to get 1. They got 4 yards on the ground so far and 3 interceptions down. 14-0. Off tackle.
Got to bounce this out.
Tried to slip a tackle. Brody Zemba going to maybe get 1.
It's not the way you want to be going. You don't want to be going east and west. You got to get north and south.
On the line quickly. It'll be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. High formation, the Bishops. 1 split. And to throw it deep. Over his head.
Just throws it up there to Grandstaff.
Brendan Bernath, the quarterback, tried to get something going, throwing it deep. Nothing there. Going to force a kick. So they've only run 6 plays. 3 of them have been interceptions. The punt. Tommy Purgie picks it up on the 31 and down right there.
Good coverage
there.
Good
tackle.
Grandstaff again, good coverage right there.
Crusaders going to take over there on the 32-yard line, the -32.
Not much on the schedule today as far as local interest in high school ball is concerned, but just to update that a little bit, at this point right now, Lindsley leads Parma Heights Holy Name 42-7 in the 3rd quarter. Early start today, and that's all I got right now, Ray.
That's a Fort Steuben maintenance. Yeah, we'll get some college scores
yes,
as we go on.
We will.
Fort Steuben maintenance out of town scoreboard. We got a Mario's restaurant timeout here. Steve, things couldn't have started worse for Zanesville, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the road traveling, about an hour and a half trip probably by bus for Rosecrans, and like you said, not the way they want to start things off here today against Catholic Central.
Crusaders going to probably go to the line here without a huddle. Got the play. Ilentai likes to work from the gun. He's got B.J. Fallon, Tommy Purgie, and Mahalio in the backfield with him. Mahalio up in the gap. We used to call that a box. Ilentai just going to follow the blocking off tackle.
Straight quarterback ISO, led both backs through the hole. Love that play.
Absolutely.
I love that play.
Just followed Roush and Kropka off the right side of the ball behind Mahalio. He's up in the box in that center guard tackle gap. So Ilentai gets 8. Second and 2. Wishbone formation to Fallon. Off tackle. Met. Stuff there at the line of scrimmage. Going to be no gain.
Nothing going there.
Ben Jackson makes the play for the Bishops.
They try to go power there on the wishbone, and it was clogged up at the C-gap, so Fallon tried to cut it back, but backside pursuit for Rosecrans, able to get there. Rosecrans playing a 4-man front. Be interesting to see if Central doesn't go back to that quarterback ISO real soon here.
That's been their bread and butter the 3 games, the 2 games we've seen them, Steve.
Well, here you are. You're in that set. You got 2 side cars. You got an H-back up there. And there's Ilentai following his 2 lead blockers.
Good tackle. Right at the first down marker. Sullivan makes the tackle. First down.
So it's going to move the sticks for the Crusaders, just as we said. That's what they went back to.
Capital recovery system, first down here. Crusaders, 1st and 10 from their own 42. Running clock here in the first quarter, sponsored by the Franciscan University of Steubenville, 6:46.
Central double tight wishbone again. Power run formation, but they fake. Bootleg out of it. Islantai will keep that. Make a couple guys miss. Pick up about 5.
Got Gain tackled.
Nice job by Islantai there. Keep moving forward. He just kept moving forward. Like to see him maybe tuck that ball up a little bit more.
Yeah.
He was kind of
a little bit
loose. You want to tuck that up, tuck it under the chin.
2nd and 5.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish final score 56-3 over Tennessee State. They rolled today. Irish rolled.
First 2 games they rolled. That was pretty neat watching them in Ireland. I know that.
Ohio State final 23-3 over Indiana.
I formation, handoff to Fallon.
Oh, he's going to bust this. Nice gain here by Fallon. Good job bouncing that. Good job bouncing that. They ran back to the short side of the field there. It was a power run into the short side away from the Twins into the nub tight end. And again, Rosecrans had it clogged up, but Fallon read it and bounced it outside. But Central, it's going to be brought back. Illegal procedure on the Crusaders. Somebody wasn't set on the outside, I believe.
Okay, so the Crusaders shoot themselves in the foot there. Fallon on his second run busted it out. All for naught. We'll move it back right now, see what the indication is here. 5-yard penalty.
Getting a legal procedure. I don't know if somebody moved or somebody wasn't on or off the line where they needed to be. You know, you go out there as a wide receiver and you line up, you got to ask that official or tell that official, I'm on. And he'll tell you if you're on or not. See, he's telling him to move up now. So that young man has to look over to the official and say, I'm on the line.
Tommy Purgie off right tackle. Gets about 4. So Purgie got a 4-yard run and 26-yard touchdown. Going to be 3rd and 5, 5.5. Long 5. Islantai. Under center, I formation, 2 split. Purgie right, Sprockeye left, I believe. Islantai rolls left.
Pump fakes it, brings it back, throw over the middle. He had him there. He had him. Just threw it a little bit behind him. One of those cases where you had that receiver crossing the field. So when he reversed this field to avoid pressure, he was kind of thrown back against the way that receiver was moving. So he just misconnected on that.
Yeah, so went from 8 for 8 last week to 0 for 3 this game. Bolster the punt. 4th and 5. Single return man. Standing about the 15-yard line, bolster the punt. Right side. That's Daddy.
Nice tackle there.
Slammed to the ground.
Who is that? 66 for Central. Brendan Grimm.
Grimm.
Nice open field tackle right there.
Good solid player here. Kostecki, the freshman, looks like he's going to get more playing time here. It's his 3rd series in. Got Roush, Kostecki, Huff, and Grimm, defensive front. Crusaders 4-man front.
Kostecki only a freshman, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Quick pass over the middle, dropped.
So Rosecrans attack, it looks like they're going to go with the pass tonight.
Yeah, that he hasn't completed any to his own team. That's 3 to the Crusaders, though. Bernath, the senior quarterback, defensive back.
Now they go counter here. Guard tackle, pull counter.
Brody Zemba, the coach's son, trying to get to the outside.
They get a little bit something out of that. Not a bad play. Now again, Brody Zemba is the back that had a ton of yards in week 1. So again,
Just
not a
third
bad
carry.
opening play there. They went GT counter, pulled the guard, pulled the tackle, and it was a nice play for him.
3rd and 5, I formation, under center. Going to throw it. Little screen over here, they got him. Brody Zemba again will pick up the first down. Most productive play they've had tonight.
Well, again, he is their leading guy, total yardage, so we'll see if they keep going back to him here. Nice little player, only a sophomore, I believe. They go toss
Pitch
to
to
him,
him.
little sweep. He bounces that outside. He's going to pick up about 7 or 8 there.
7-yard pickup, which followed up his 22-yard reception. And Bishop Rosecrans across the Crusader 50 and into their territory at the 47. 2nd and 2, 3 maybe.
Hands
Inside
to the
track.
fullback there. Central all over that.
Stopped by the Crusader interior lineman.
Rosecrans going to be left in about a 3rd and 1 situation here.
Hartman, the fullback, gets the ball.
Kind of surprised to see the Rosecrans players bending over, hands on the knees here. And it's going to be stuff behind the line. They had several players that were bending over, hands on the knees. We're still only in the first quarter here.
Zemba, nothing there. He had been getting some. So it's going to be 4th and 2 here. Decision time. You got to go for it, right, Steve?
Oh, yeah, you have to. You have to. Down 2 scores. You know, approaching 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. You're in Central's territory.
Little delay.
Decide what they want to do.
Timeout. There's a Mario's Italian restaurant timeout. We'll be right back.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number?
4th and 2. Bishop's quarterback sneak.
He's
Bernath.
going to pick it up.
Brendan Bernath, he's going to get about 4.
The old QB sneak. You don't see it much anymore.
No.
But
guys hurt.
But it's effective. It is effective.
It's a capital recovery system, first down. I formation, pro I. Tackle. Off tackle left. Brody Zemba. Going to get 2. Kostecki on the stop. 2nd and 8 from the 40. Pro-I formation. Bernath under center.
Drop
Five-step drops.
That little swing pass out here. Worked earlier. They go back to it again.
Nice pat tackle by Tommy Purgie. Zemba's going to get, I think he's going to get 6 down to the 34.
Direct snap there to Zemba. Direct snap. He's going
to
take it. Well, there's a flag, though. There is a flag.
A lot of flags tonight.
They went direct snap. They went in a shotgun look there. Zemba was the sidecar, and they direct snapped it to him. Quarterback faked like he had it, like he was going to throw. But it's going to come back. I would imagine a hold, possibly a block in the back. It's a hold.
Holding. That would have been, that's their second hold tonight. That would have put them back in business, Steve, being down 14-7.
Yeah, cut that in half. Still in the first quarter, that would have been huge for the Bishops.
Catholic Central pretty much dominated this first quarter here by Franciscan University of Steubenville. 51 seconds to go. First down. 1st and 10 from the 32.
So again, where the foul occurred there, from where the foul occurred, because it's a spot foul, it brings it back. Almost same situation for Rosecrans, repeated down.
Pro-I under center. Bernath throws deep. Well covered over there. Stride for stride.
Who is that on coverage there, Ray? I can't tell.
It was like Sprockeye.
Yes, good job. Good job.
Sprockeye by the sophomore Sprockeye. There's a Central name for you right there.
Played with his
dad and his
dad, Brian.
Dad, Brian, and his grandpa Herbie, who was my coach. Tough dude, good man. 2nd and 10 from the 32. Shotgun.
Direct snap again.
Yeah,
The Zemba. Nothing going there. Go to the well one too many times there. Fooled them the first time they did it. Didn't fool them this time.
That's going to end the first quarter here. Crusaders 14. Bishops nothing. We'll be right back.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn & Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat-panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor.
Okay, we're back here. Harding Stadium, beginning of second quarter, sort of sponsored by Cedar One Realty. Joe Lucchino at Cedar One Realty. 3rd and 13, Bernath.
Oh, all kind of trouble there. But finds a guy. Short of the sticks, though.
Eden Lynch, the tight end, makes the catch.
It's going to bring up a 4th down situation here for Rosecrans. Sure, they're going to go for it.
Picked up 10.
Not quite sure what kind of kicker they have, but it would be a 46-yard field goal if they were to attempt that. So I'm sure they're going to go for it.
4th and 2 here from the 24. Second quarter just underway. Bernath under center, I formation.
Oh,
there'll be movement. That's their 3rd penalty. -5 going to make a 4th and 7 and change the play, I'm sure.
Change it big time. I know you want points here. Ray, but what do you got in the playbook here for 4th and 7?
Got to be a
from
good
the 29. From the 29.
They need the capital recovery systems first down big time from the gun. Bernath going to throw it quick over the middle. Diving catch.
That's going to be, I believe, short. Got to
get
it.
His brother, Nick Bernath.
Got to get to the sticks.
We'll give him a first
they're
down.
going to move it. I thought he was short there, Ray. I really did. The way he kind of like slid for that to make that catch, it looked like he was short of the sticks there.
So he needed 8, right? He got 8. Quick pitch left. Brody Zemba.
That's a flag, yeah. You can't do that.
Big hit.
You can't do that.
Big hit.
Central, either defensive end or outside linebacker. Couldn't tell where he was aligned there. But that outside receiver cracked back on him. And that's a point of emphasis with officials now. You can't blindside a guy. You can't crack back. So regardless if his hands were in the back or not, that's going to get called right away.
Ten-yard penalty, right?
Yes.
1st and 20 from the 33. Left hash, Bernath under center. I formation. Boot left. Throw back right. He tried it. Nothing there. Throws it away. He boots Steve. I thought he tried to throw a screen, but Central defended it very well.
We saw them go to that twice earlier. So, again, you see repeat plays coming back. But you know what? Hey, high school, college, I don't care what level you are. Something works, keep running it until they stop it. Well, they've ran it twice. It worked twice. Central stopped it this time, so I'd imagine we probably don't see that again.
2nd and 20. Bernath from the gun. Hartman sidecar. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Going to throw it over the middle, almost picked.
Who's that? 52. Braden Roush.
Braden Roush plays a nice game. Boy, does a nice job.
Did a real nice job dropping back from his linebacker spot into his hook and curl zone there. Climbing the ladder, try to just maybe 2 inches higher than what he could have jumped to pull that one down for a pick.
3rd and 20. Crusaders defense all of a sudden stopping them in their tracks as Zanesville Rosecrans had a little bit of a drive going. 2 receivers right and left, sidecar, quarterback draw. Bernath past the 20 and you get to about the 16-yard line.
That's going to be a first down.
He got the 10 back for the penalty. Plus 8 more.
No, he's short. My eyes are deceiving
4th
me
and
tonight.
5.
4th and 5. My eyes deceived me on that one. Dan, I heard you back there. I heard you. I'm looking at an angle here. I got this beam in front of me, so I'm trying to go this side, that side.
Mario's Italian Restaurant, Mario's Pizza, DeCarlo's Pizza. Timeout. 9:36 to go. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
Do you want a plush green lawn? Who doesn't? Call Bradley Landscape and Sons today. They do lawn fertilizing, getting your year-round healthy grass. And they control weeds. No dandelions, crabgrass, clover, or other undesirable weeds. Bradley Landscape and Sons. Better results guaranteed. BradleyLandscapes.com, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back here. 4th down, 4th and about 4. I formation. Fakes the pitch, throws it over the middle, got his man. He's down inside the 5.
Nice play there by Rosecrans. I like that.
Gain of 10.
I like that fake toss and throw back to the tight end over the middle. You freeze the linebackers. You hit them in that window between them and the safety. Nice design. Nice play there.
First and 10, 1st and goal, inside run out of the I formation. Hartman.
Get down to about the 3 here, it looks like. 4-yard line. Nope, 3. I kept moving that stick.
Okay, you got 2. 2nd and goal from the 3. He's in the gun with a sidecar right to Zemba.
Direct snap again. Kind of like a little dive play there when they do that.
Short. Thought he got in.
One official called it a touchdown. One official called it a touchdown, and the one down here, I believe, called it short. So I don't know. No, they're saying touchdown. They're lining up for a PAT.
Okay, that's Apollo Restoration touchdown to make it 14-6, and this is a Jim Huggins Sr. family. For the extra point, sponsored by Good. 8:37 to go in the 2nd quarter. (14-7) on Zemba's run. Eric Meek talking to Tommy Purgie, trying to figure something out here.
Like I said, that direct snap's kind of an interesting play because they're direct snapping it to where you only have a guard and tackle over there. So the guard's blocking down. Okay, on Central's like one technique tackle there, and the tackle's blocking out on the defensive end. They're leaving the linebacker unblocked. So he's taking the direct snap and he's putting a situation where it's the back against the linebacker one-on-one. Now in that case there, they were down on the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, whatever it was, works out there. I don't know, just a strange looking play.
Yep.
It's a strange looking play.
But it's working for him.
It's worked 3 times for him, so something Central will have to adjust to.
Purgie, Fallon, and Sprockeye to receive the kick. From J.T. Robinson.
High short kick.
Will be Purgie from the 23. Straight up to gut.
Oh, he might take this. He's going to take this.
Tommy Purgie, good night, Irene. He takes it the distance.
Right from the get-go. He didn't hesitate. He hit a seam that he saw.
They got a flag on the play. They're going to beat him up. That takes away a 78-yard kickoff return by Purgie. Central's third penalty. What we got here? Grabbed him and held. He's going to call a hold. He said somebody grabbed him and threw him down. So that's going to negate Purgie's outstanding run with a burst of speed he had there.
Wow, yeah.
You see what Tommy's doing here, his capabilities on these specialty teams the last couple weeks, Coach. He's really been making a mark, man. Great return guy.
He is. He's dangerous. He's dangerous back there. And especially the way Rosecrans, the way the Bishops kicked that off, high and deep. He can catch that on the run at full speed, and he's got great speed. So it'll be interesting to see, Rosecrans gets in another kickoff situation. Maybe they squib it, kick it away from him. I wouldn't kick it directly to him.
No, I mean, teams got to start thinking about that, I'll tell you, because he's really, like we said last week, he had 3 carries for no yards, but he had about 90 yards on returns.
Right.
Purgie split left, I formation, handoff, Fallon.
Linebacker there, knife through underneath the offensive line and made that play. But they get a chip on that guy right there. Fallon's in business because there was a hole there.
Well, the Crusaders have had 2 big offensive plays, one by Fallon and one by Purgie, both called back on penalties. It's going to be 2nd and 8, Alente in the huddle. Remind everybody, Berryman Chemicals halftime coming up. We're going to have Mike Mahali talking about the Hall of Fame, which he is in. Alente under center, pitch to Fallon, will be a loss. Nice play.
Nice play
with some
there.
Emotion.
Again, nice open field tackle there by Hartman.
So Fallon, no gain. He has 3 rushes for 2 yards. Alente, 3rd and 9 in the huddle. Rosecrans. 4-man front. Walk up a linebacker on the other side.
That timeout, I believe.
Timeout, Bishop Rosecrans to Mario's Italian Restaurant. Timeout. We'll be right back. High Valley Sports Online.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back here. Big offensive play for the Crusaders. Alente under center, 3rd and 9. From their own 20, drop back to pass. Pressure, getting out of the pocket, looking upfield.
Buying time, nice play. Nice play. Bought himself time there. Moved out of the pocket, found Fallon. Just sitting down in the open space of the zone there. Good job by the quarterback, Alente. Good job by the receiver, Fallon. Like to see Central. Like to see Central go back to that quarterback ISO again. They had success early on, going straight at the teeth of the Rosecrans defense. Seems like anything that Central tries to do laterally, Rosecrans is running underneath the blocks and running it down from behind.
From the gun.
There it is.
Good call, Coach.
There it is.
Tackle right.
He's going to pick up 6.
When you get 6 yards, we make it 2nd and 4. Alente, 4 carries for 21 yards.
Again, you don't want your quarterback carrying it every snap, but sprinkling it in here and there like they did there. Now 2nd and 4, very, very manageable.
Tommy Purgie brings the play in Alenti from the gun. Mahalio up in that tight box set, right side.
You go back to it again here.
Right behind him.
Picks up 1, maybe 2.
Probably gets 2 yards there. Going to make it 3rd and 2. They're putting Mahalio up there in that tackle end gap that time and following him. Roush, Huff, Mahalio. Tommy Purgie simply running to the sidelines to get the play. Bringing it back into Alenti. 3rd and 2 from the Crusaders' 48. High formation, he's under center, 1 receiver left. Gonna throw it.
Oh, just overthrown.
Michael Daddy.
He had 2 guys. He had 2 guys there, Alenti. He had 15 who was, I believe, the tight end. Yes, Noah Huff with a deep drag. And then he had a deep receiver, the single flanker out here. Both were open, but he kind of threw it in between both of them into the only defender's hands that was there. So he had his choice, the underneath or the deep, and overthrew the more shallow route and it fell right in the defender's hand.
Okay, Rosecrans in the gun, flipped the field on him, 43-yard line. When they look to throw it over the middle, he got him. Right in the teeth of the Crusader defense, Mikey Burkhart.
Same thing, just settling in that open area, the zone coverage there. Nice job recognizing where he was at, what he needed. Big gain for the Bishops there.
22 yards. Well, I tell you, Coach, he is really spreading the ball around or trying to offensively. Everybody's getting the catch.
Seems like he's getting a little more comfortable.
From the gun, throws it deep. Had Sprockeye beat.
He did. Number 1 there, Brody Zemba had him beat. Ball just overthrown by inches, really.
He's thrown 10 passes.
Like to see Central crank up the pressure a little bit here. Doesn't seem like they're sending any blitz action. They're just trying to get pressure out of their front.
Got 4, he's 4 out of 10. Pro formation I, under center. Off tackle. Nice slips a tackle there.
Nice job. Nice stiff arm.
Brody Zemba slipped a tackle right there. Tommy Purgie missed him. On the perimeter, he's going to pick up 15.
So Rosecrans now just sitting right outside of the red zone with 3:50 left to play. Good position here to tie things up.
Second quarter brought to you by Cedar One Realty. Under center I. And Coach Meek at a timeout. Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout. Want to stay here, Danny? We'll go to a timeout. We'll be right back. High Valley Sports Online.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
Boy, Steve, I'll tell you, give Zanesville Rosecrans credit. I mean, this game started out disastrous for them.
It really
they're hanging tough and got a couple capital recovery systems, first downs, and they're on the move here, looking to try and tie this game up here in the second quarter.
They didn't panic. You know, they got down early. They didn't panic. They've stuck with the game plan, and now you see the positive results of that.
Basic I pro formation, under center. Brendan Bernath Inside to Hartman. They're gonna.
That was
Staub.
really bizarre. There was no whistle.
He tricked him.
It was kind of like a fumble-rooski there.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of stopped. The fullback took the quick handoff there on the inside trap and then stopped, turned around, looked at the back judge thinking it was blown dead, but there was no whistle. So everybody stopped, and then he continued to run. Strange play. So 2nd and 2 now.
Hartman. Brendan Grimm makes the tackle. They give him a first down inside the 10, so that's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 10.
Capital Recovery System, 1st down.
Always a position I hated to be in. 1st and 10, or 1st and goal from the 10 is one of the worst spots in the red zone you could be.
Yeah, Guida Law Office's red zone here. Stop and play. Somebody's hurt. He's bringing somebody out.
15.
That was Huff.
Yeah.
Defensive end going to be replaced by the junior Camden Bradley. The defensive end. Under center, I formation. Tight end right. Zemba, nice cut. Yeah, very nice.
Little jump cut there that he
Sure
made.
did.
Knife back inside. Get down to about the 5.5, it looks like.
So you got 4, and Zemba has been their horse here. 10 carries in this first half. From the 6, Pro I. Nothing there.
Nothing there. He fumbled it.
Got a fumble, big turnover by the Crusader defense.
That's the break they needed. That's the break they needed because Rosecrans was kind of imposing their will a little bit there on that drive.
Who got that?
I couldn't tell.
Who got that?
I know 72, I believe 72 knocked it
Roush.
loose. Peyton Roush knocked it loose.
That's a play of the game right there so far. Saving them. Roush
One of the
fumble.
Roushes, yeah. I thought 72 knocked it loose, but I didn't see.
Had the big fumble here. Crusaders.
Good cut there by Fallon.
Fallon with a rush. Going to pick up 8.
More than that, he's going to get a first down.
I give him a first down.
Yeah,
Fallon running hard.
Real nice run. Knife back to the inside. Again, just sort of like an off-tackle power there, and he read that the defensive end closed it down and just kind of cut it back to the middle. Nice pickup there by Fallon.
Plus 11.
Purgy
shifty.
He is shifty. Shifty but patient too. You see how he got right behind that lead blocker there and just I loved watching him run the ball when he was with the Steelers. When he was good. He went to the Jets and went in the tank.
Had a great career at Michigan State. High formation. 2 receivers left. Inside handoff hitting the backfield. Hartman makes a big hit in the backfield.
Again, that's backside there. Central's doing a good job to the front side on their blocking, but the backside's got to, you're scooping through there. You got to seal that backside off because anytime Rosecrans is making a tackle, it's coming from the backside.
So Fallon picks up the Capital Recovery System first down. High formation, toss, left, Purgy, cut back, going to go the other way.
Wow,
he's
nice
elusive.
Run.
He's elusive.
Real nice run there.
For 21 yards, Tommy Purgy.
Exactly how you draw it up,
Starting to assert himself, yeah.
He's one of those guys, you don't tell guys like that where to run. You just tell them, you just take it and go.
Absolutely. Nice cutback by Purgy.
Great vision.
Started left, cut back right, Picks up 21 for Capital Recovery System, first down. Crusaders get a timeout here. Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout with 40 seconds to go in the Cedar One Realty second quarter. Let's take a quick break.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too, only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games.
Okay, Crusaders back from midfield.
2x2 set here.
Lenti from the gun. Hit when he throws, will be incomplete. Burkhart makes a big hit in the backfield.
Central just, they kind of went 2x2, 4 verticals there. Would have been nice to see. And Coach Meek may be doing it now. Break one of those inside receivers off on like a dig route across the middle, because the way Rosecrans played it, the middle of the field was wide open.
Berryman Chemicals halftime coming up here. You have Mike Mahalik, Catholic Central High School Hall of Fame committee. Tell us about the big weekend coming up. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Lenti from the
He's got Purgy down the middle. Goes to Fallon though.
Intercepted.
Oh no. He's got room to run.
Elusive, nice cutback. Crusaders stay with it, getting to the ground.
Him, yes. That could have been disastrous right there to end the half.
It's going to be halftime. Okay, score 14-7 Crusaders. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with Mike Mahalik on the Berryman Chemicals halftime.
Halftime is sponsored by Berryman Chemicals in memory of Eleanor and Douglas Red Naylor, supporting area youth since 1960 through academic and sports scholarships, mentorship, and community spirit. Good luck to all area teams from Berryman Chemicals. There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School, and his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford, and he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at 2 great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
All right, we're back here at Harding Stadium. We got my teammate, 1971 Catholic Central High School, best team to suit up for the blue and gold, 10-0 state champions, and one of the top running backs ever to play in this stadium, Mike Mahalik, my good buddy Mike. Mike's here to talk to us about the Hall of Fame weekend Central got coming up. Mike, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Raymond, and thanks for the kind words. And you've always been a good liar, so
well, that's a true statement, but I ain't lying about you, brother. You can tote the leather.
We had a lot of good times back then, Raymond.
Absolutely.
Anyway, this weekend's really going to be a special weekend for the Hall of Fame committee. We're going to honor the 1993 Division Division 5 football state champs, and also the 1994 Division 6 state baseball champs. They're going to be inducted into our Hall of Fame. And, I just can't tell you the great athletes that were on those 2 teams. Many of them played both sports. And there's a lot of names out there. But there was 8 Hall of Famers already in Central's Hall of Fame that played on those 2 teams. So it's going to be an exciting night for those two teams. It's going to be a hot ticket to come to the banquet, the dinner. We would like to see everybody do that to honor these two teams. It's $25 a ticket. It's September 28th. And the festivities begin at 5:30 at Catholic Central. You can get tickets by contacting Catholic Central High School, and they'll give you the information on how to do it. It should be a great night. The other important part of the night is we are also inducting some very special athletes and coaches into the Hall of Fame. Coach Craig Farrar will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And everybody knows his history at Central. I think he coached a total of 16 years there. But very few coaches have coached on a state championship football team and a state championship baseball team, plus have a wrestler that he was coaching win a state championship. So Coach Farrar is part of 3 state championships at Central. He was the defensive coordinator on the football team, the head baseball coach, and he coached the great Chinachibi to a state championship in wrestling. Chin Achibi will be one of our honorees. He will be inducted into the Hall of Fame as well. Chin was a great football player and just a super wrestler. He was a Division I college football player. And was a great example of what a young man should be. He was a great young man. Also, Jenny Pettis, Central's greatest basketball star. She scored over 1,400 points, Central's all-time leading scorer. She's also a great person. She was also a great rebounder, had a nice college career, is still in coaching. So she is going to be inducted as well. Nick Tuttle, a great running back from the late 1990s, rushed for over 1,300 yards as a senior, rushed for close to 2,000 yards in his career. But maybe more importantly, he was a great track star. He qualified in 4 events for the regional track meet, went to the state track meet his junior year. Probably would have been in line for a top medal his senior year, but got hurt during basketball and was not able to compete in track his senior year. Just another tremendous athlete and a good crusader. And finally, the last honoree is Dave Smitty Smith, Big Dave.
Dr. Love, Dr. Love.
I mean, he was a special guy. He played with Raymond and I. He was a junior whenever we were seniors. He was a big part of our defense on the goal line and short yardage situations during our state championship year. And as a senior, he was absolutely dominating. Coach Korab told me one time that he had the best year of any defensive lineman he ever coached. And that's saying a lot because Coach Korab coached some great senior linemen the year before, defensive linemen the year before. So Big Smitty, just a great personality, great guy. We all loved him. He is deceased. We all miss him. So he will be inducted as well. It's a great class being inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's a special group of guys that won those state championships in 1993 and 1994. It'll be great to see all those guys. It'll be great to see all the coaches on those teams. So we're really excited about it. Coach Farrar will give a talk at the banquet as well and talk about that year. He has graciously agreed to do that. So it should be an exciting night. I don't know what I missed, Raymond.
I'll tell you, Mike, I'm sitting here listening to you, and, I know the procedure at Catholic Central now for the Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame members, which, you are one vote on it, which I love, what they're doing. And I'll tell you something, what a strong class. I mean, near and dear to us, you got Dave Tuttle, our Dave Tuttle, his son, going in. Nick, that's going to put, David and his two sons, David and Nick, in the Hall of Fame, which is literally unbelievable. Then you got Smitty, who was near and dear to us. Then you got the leading scorer all time in basketball, Jeannie Pettis. And the two teams, the two teams that are going in, my goodness, talent comes in cycles, and at that time, that was an awesome cycle with Benji Claus and JoJo Aulette and Bobby Sismondo and young Donald Thorne and Michael Orlando and there was a Kuzakowski in there.
Michael Kuzakowski.
I mean, what literally a swarm of talent, and then you throw in Chinichibi, who takes second to nobody as far as Catholic Central goes. Played big time at Iowa State. What a class. Looking forward to it. People, you got to get some tickets early because I'm sure there's going to be a big crowd.
Absolutely, and you couldn't have said it better. It's when I look at those two teams, they were a special group. You could see the closeness both on the football team and the baseball team. A lot of crossover. A lot of those guys played both sports, but really a special group. And I really hope that people turn out to support them. And a nice bunch of kids too. Now I should say young men. Now they're not even kids anymore.
Absolutely,
we're old men, and now they're middle-aged men.
Sorry to say it, but I hate to use that word. But this will be the third and fourth team, I believe, inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think you got the 46 football team that was 9-0-1, I believe. Then you got us at 10-0-0. You got this football team, I believe they were 12-3. And then you got the baseball team of the same year. 4 teams going in really, really representing Catholic Central High School and a run of talent. Seen it. And when you talk about closeness to a team, Mike, that win state championships, you could go back to us.
Right.
Then you could go back to that 46 team with Greg Bain and Frank Bernard, Tito Carinci.
Right.
Those teams were close forever. All those, I think Danny Zapp's the only one living. But our team, as close as we are, we still are today. Over 50 years ago. Really, really looking forward to this.
Yeah. And the other thing, the last thing I wanted to mention was there was great coaches involved with these teams. Coach Greg Bain is the winningest football coach in Central history. A tremendous job at Central as our football coach, and he had a great staff. Coach Farrar, same thing in baseball. He had a great staff. Great Teak Mort was on the staff. Mike Florak was on the staff. I'm probably missing some folks, but just great people and special coaches. Coach Bain, Coach Farrar were here for many years. They were 2 of the best coaches Central's ever had, and they did a great job building the Central program and keeping kids involved and keeping kids out there and having great success.
Well, the thing I like about this class is I think whenever, I don't know if it means this to anybody else, but to me, when you say Hall of Fame, I think that everybody can acknowledge that, and there's no question mark about it. And this class that's going in this year are definitely Hall of Famers, with Greggy Bain coaching the football team, the winningest coach. He bleeds blue and gold to this day. God bless him and his mother, Evelyn. I wish her well. I think she's still recovering.
Yep, and I think it's something that's so often overlooked when we look at our history at Central. We have a history of great coaches, and Coach Bain and Coach Farrar are 2 of the best.
Oh, and, really? Going back to Rich Pont and Matt Cara, who went in last year. You got John Neese. These are guys that really, really made their mark in Crusader history, and Smitty going in means a lot to us, because his class, the 1973 graduating class, is having their 50th anniversary, that weekend. I know Gerald Ravazio really getting that together. and they're looking forward to that. So it's got to be a fun time, Mike, and I appreciate you coming on and sharing that information with us. That's again the Crusader Hall of Fame banquet. I believe that's September 28th. Get your tickets. I guess you go to their website or maybe just call the school for you people like me that are illiterate as far as software goes.
Yeah, if you call the school, ask for Alicia Taramana, and her extension is 106. And you can also go to the website, go to the Hall of Fame section on the website to reserve seats.
All right, my friend, always good seeing you. I hope you're well. Give my best to Susie and your grandkids as well as your daughter. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Thank you, Raymond, and take care, man.
Absolutely. High Valley Sports Online, it's Mike Mahalik, representing the Catholic Central Hall of Fame Committee, and the inductees set to go in. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back with some first half highlights.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Edge Basketball is excited to be celebrating our 8th year of ministry in our community. The Edge program is comprised of 360 kids, boys and girls, grades 1 through 6 from our tri-state area. The mission of our league is to build Christian values through competitive sports. We want our kids to compete, but we want them to do so with the utmost Christian character. We're so thankful for everyone who has supported our league. God bless you.
When you think you're at your worst, our team is here to help pick you up. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, nothing will stop us from restoring your home to the way it was before. Our crews do everything from cleaning your carpets to restoring your damaged home. We also offer 24-hour emergency water and fire damage services because we know tragedies are not planned. Call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today.
Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
We're back here at Harding Stadium, first half recap. Tommy Purgie got it going when he busted out for 26 yards. The touchdown at the 10:46 mark to make it 7-0 Central. Iolenti come back with an interception, one of 3 that the Crusaders had in the first quarter. At the 10:02 mark, returned it for a touchdown to 22 yards, making 14-0. Zanesville Rosecrans settled down a little bit there, and they finally got on the board with Zemba on the 2-yard rush to make it 14-7 at the 8:37 mark. Individual statistics for the Crusaders: Ilenti, 5 rushes for 23 yards, 2 for 6 passing for 20 yards and an interception. Purgie had 5 rushes for 53 yards. B.J. Fallon, 4 for 15. Sprockeye had 1 for -5. B.J. Fallon had a reception for 20 yards. For Zanesville Rosecrans, Zemba was their man. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had 9 rushes for 62 yards. Bernath had 2 rushes for 22 yards. Grandstaff had 1 rushing for 1 yard. Hartman had 3 rushes for 12 yards. From the air, Zemba was 6 for 10, but for 3 interceptions. Spread it out. Everybody, Valenti had a reception for 8 and 10. Burkhardt had 1 for 22. Lynch had 1 for 10. Hartman had 2 for 10. So here we are, 14-7, minute 55 to go. Steve, how you see the first half? Turnovers and
Well, I mean, kind of a tale of 2 quarters there. I mean, Central came out, controlled the first quarter. Rosecrans was able, like you said, to settle down, and they kind of controlled the second quarter, and going back to kind of what worked for them in week 1 with, Brody Zemba carrying the ball for them. Like I said, that week 1 game that they had, he had 15 carries for 166 yards and 3 touchdowns. No carries last week for whatever reason. Didn't see the game, didn't see any highlights. So, but they're going back to what kind of worked for them in week 1. And it's working here for them tonight against the Crusaders with him carrying the rock for him or the pill for him. Central has been effective at times. Would like to see them, and I'm sure it's something that was addressed at halftime, because I know Coach Meek thought that they could have done a better job in their run blocking last week. The play side, the call side or the play side of their blocking is doing a nice job. What's hurting them right now is their backside. So again, those guys on the backside just got to scoop through, make sure they seal those guys off. Like I said, I'm sure it was addressed at halftime. And brought to their attention. But, if they can do that, and that's a tough thing. That's a tough thing with high school kids. Sometimes they think plays away from me, I can take a break. No, backside is actually more important than the play side at times. So let's see if they make that adjustment and get things going here in the second half. Who's going to start with the ball here in the second half?
It's going to be the Crusaders. They're going to get the ball. They kicked off.
So that's
terrible quarter for them. They also had a kickoff return by Tommy Purgie returned, called back on a holding call. Purgie had 2 runs of over 20 yards, a 26-yarder and a 21-yarder, and he took that back 76 yards for the touchdown that was called back. So his grandpa, Phil Purgie, is looking down on him from heaven, recently passed away, and Tommy's starting to come on as far as the specialty goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, if I'm Rosecrans right now to start the second half, I would not kick the ball to him. He had great returns last week, as you said. He mentioned he racked up over 90 yards on returns in the punt game and the kick return game. Ran one back here, but got called back on a penalty. If I'm Rosecrans, I'm squibbing it or kicking it way away from wherever he's at.
He's elusive, and he got great speed here. I want to remind everybody this halftime has been brought to you by Barium and Chemicals. I want to thank Mike Mahali for coming by. And we're going to be able to kick off this second half here in about 2 minutes. So let's take our final break before halftime. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corey Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, Private Wealth Management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-2825-024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Do you have a fence that has seen better days? How about a new privacy fence? You probably could use a perimeter fence to keep Fido from wandering off. Call Edwards Fence Company now. They do all types of fence projects and have over 20 years of experience. Wood, chain link, vinyl, split rail, aluminum. Call today for a free estimate. Edwards Fence Company, 740-632-8403. Needless to say, you're going to need a new fence around your new swimming pool too. Call Edwards Fence Company today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Ray, get this third quarter. Crusaders got 3 guys deep. Third quarter brought to you by Crusader great Brad Pavlik at Barrel Ford and Barrel Toyota. Purgie in the middle, flanked by Fallon and Sprockeye. Squib kick. Get down on it. Falls on about the 37.
Central still going to start off with great field position here. They went with the squib kick, but you got to try to get it hard down the middle, or it was more like an onside kick almost.
Toby Rusciano recovers the ball. 1st and 10 from the Crusader 37. Lenti out.
WVU Penn State tied up 7-7 in the second right now.
Oh, how you like that?
Yeah, that's a ball game right there.
Gun formation, Mahalio up off tackle right, Fallon.
There you
into
go.
the secondary. Shakes the tackle.
Getting just a straight power off tackle run play there into the boundary, into the short side of the field. Much better job blocking there by the Crusaders.
Fallon for 40 yards off tackle right. Crusaders first and 10 from the 30.
My Army Black Knights up 10-3 at the half over UL Monroe.
Gun, same formation, up in the box, Mahalio.
There's the quarterback ISO.
Cut back.
That's a big gain again.
Going to be close to a first down. Lenti on his rush. He'll pick up 10. Another Capital Recovery System first down. Crusaders in the Guida Law Office's red zone.
Love that quarterback ISO. I mentioned that in the first half, especially against this 4-down front that Rosecrans is running. You run it right at that bubble there. They got the one technique on the inside eye of the guard. They're just giving you a natural bubble to run it straight at that.
Going to follow Mahalio again in that up back formation. Lenti stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get the snap clean there. It was down around his feet, and he had to fumble around to pick it up. May have been a bigger gain had it been a clean snap.
2nd and 10, Crusaders. Lenti runs to the sideline, gets the play coming back in. Rosecrans got to stiffen up here defensively with their 4-man front. Playing that base 40. From the gun again, same formation. Mahalio up behind the center guard gap. Crossbuck action. Lenti left side. Going to pick up a few.
Rosecrans' defense just kept stretching that out laterally. I mean, Central's able to pick up probably
got a bunch.
7 yards on that.
Got a bunch, man.
Just kept stretching it laterally, ran it to the wide side of the field.
Give him 8 yards. Lenti on 3rd and 2 from the 12. He's under center in the wishbone. Purgie and Fallon behind Mahalio. Purgie.
Nice
elusive,
cut. Nice
spin
cut.
inside. He's down to the 5. Got something out of nothing.
Again, that's all just natural ability there. Those little cuts, those little spins, and what have you. You don't. Those are things you don't teach. You know, a kid just either has that or doesn't have it. You can run all the drills you want.
That's instinct, right, Steve?
Yes, it is. Vision and instinct.
There you go. You got Lenti under center. Same wishbone. Fallon, right side. Fumbles.
They're going to say he's in before he fumbles.
They give him a touchdown, Fallon. So B.J. Fallon, 2 carries there, one for 5 yards and a touchdown. The other one was a big one of 40.
So good opening drive here for the Crusaders, and they did it all on the ground.
Apollo Restoration touchdown. 8:42 in this third quarter. Bolster makes it 21.
You know, that's one of those cases there when you look at that drive that they just had there. And you know what Coach Meek was preaching earlier in the week. And, you know, I mentioned some things that I had saw in the first half, and I said, I guarantee they're going down and addressing this at the locker room right now. So that was one of those things, it's a statement drive.
Yeah,
Coach coming out saying, hey, this is what we got to do. Okay, this is what we got to improve. We're going to come out, and this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to run the ball this entire drive. You got to do your job.
I like
That's
that
exactly
attitude,
what it
Steve.
was right there, and they came through and
The running game, Steve, you know very well, is a very cumulative effect, and it has it's demoralizing when somebody comes down and just runs the ball down your throat.
Absolutely.
Which the Crusaders just did. 8:42 to go in the third quarter, 21-7. Crusaders bolster to kick off. We saw a couple players down there for Zanesville, which we saw a lot of last night. A lot of cramping going on there. Richie Goulin just gives some depressing news, told everybody no fish fry. Bolster to kick. Line drive, ground ball. Picks it up on the 9.
We'll bring it all the way back across the field.
Yeah.
Sometimes a situation like that, I know you might have the return set up to go a certain way, but when that ball's bouncing around, rolling around, you just got to pick it up and get north and south and get what you can get. You know, he took that on this right side of the field, ran all the way over to the left side of the field, and then maybe got 5 yards out of it.
Okay, it might be contagious here because here's another cramp by Crusader right here. That's the third one here. Take a quick break.
Come and visit the Friendly Tavern on 213. Our little neighborhood bar is the perfect place to unwind and have a good time with friends and family. Here are some reasons why you should drop by. Fun and friendly staff. Our staff is always ready to welcome you with a smile and make sure you have a great time. Reasonable prices. We offer great food and drinks at prices that won't break the bank. Great food. Our commitment to using only fresh and high-quality ingredients means that every dish we serve is delicious and satisfying. Community feel. The Friendly Tavern is a place where everyone knows everyone. Come and be a part of our friendly community. Highly recommended by our customers, the Friendly Tavern is the perfect spot for a night out or a quick drink after work. Don't miss out on the fun. Drop by today.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
Live MMA returns to Penguin City, Youngstown on September 3rd for an outdoor event hosted by Made Men Promotions. This event features Youngstown's hottest MMA prospects and has 15 action-packed fights scheduled. Don't miss out on this exciting evening. Get your tickets now at MadeMenPromos.com. Made Men Promotions is known for hosting live boxing and mixed martial arts events. You can also watch the event live on pay-per-view for $24.99. Don't wait, get your tickets now and join us for an unforgettable night of MMA action.
Back here at Harding Stadium, it was B.J. Fallon down with the cramp for that delay, and Zanesville Rose going to take over here. Steve, they got to respond.
They have to at this point, down 2 scores.
Quick pitch right here.
They'll stick with that ground game.
Brody Zemba
coughed it up, but he was definitely down. Not too many scores of interest in the college football world right now. Everybody kind of has a light week this week, but Penn State is up 14-7 on WVU. North Carolina, South Carolina tied up at 7 in the Battle of the Carolinas. Alabama up 14-0 on Middle Tennessee. Let me see who else I got here, Ray. Oklahoma State leading Central Arkansas 10-0. The only reason I bring that one up, Oklahoma State's new defensive coordinator played for me at St. John's.
There you go. There you go. Who's that?
Brian Nardo. Brian Nardo. He's
good to hear that. Nice Valley boy.
Shady Side boy, played at St. John's for me. His brother, his older brother, who played for me also at St. John's, is the head coach at Bluffton College. Brian just went from Gannon University Division II to defensive coordinator at Oklahoma State, and their younger brother is a GA at West Virginia. So all 3 brothers are college coaches.
Okay, those scores brought to you by Fort Steuben Maintenance at the out-of-town scoreboard. Everybody's laying down cramping, I'll tell you that. You got a Zanesville kid down with a cramp and a Central player down with a cramp.
That's Ilentai.
Ilentai struggling to get off the field. He probably got a nice ball in his calf.
He's limping. He's got that one compression sleeve on his calf on the side. He's limping on. Get that thing off, buddy. I know guys like that wear that swag these days, you know what I mean? But it constricts you.
Absolutely. 2nd and 6, Rosecrans. Little swing pass.
That little flare to the back again. They had success with that in the first half.
You're going to get it. You're going to get that first down. Bernath to Zemba. Going to give him 7 yards.
So as you said, Ray, imperative that Rosecrans responds here to keep them in this game.
They have to. It's crucial, Steve, I think. I mean, because they're not explosive.
No,
you know
they're not. They're methodical.
Shown.
They're methodical.
Right.
They're efficient with things. And the way that Central came out second half and moved it right down the field with just a run game, time's going to be at a premium here in the second half.
Zach Bryan enters the game for the Crusaders. You got the Bishops here from the 38. 1st and 10, I formation. Bernath under center. Quick pass here, screen.
Just a little slip screen there out to the single receiver. They try to get the tackle out there to block the alley. He didn't get there, but still a 4 to 5 yard gain there for Rosecrans. Well, 6 actually.
Mikey Burkett with his second catch for 7 yards. I formation. A little misdirection in the backfield. Zemba trying to get to the corner, outrun Sprockeye.
Nice bounce.
Going to get a couple. They make it closer. 3rd and 1. Hernan knocks him out of bounds. My man Sprockeye took a little bad angle there, Steve, and got stuck to the outside on him.
Well, he really pressed. He really pressed the C gap or off tackle there and kind of drew him in on a bad angle before he bounced that.
3rd and 1. Quarterback sneak.
He's going to get it.
So Bernath with his third carry gets 4 yards and a first down. 49-yard line. Minus 49, first and 10. Bishop's running clock. 6:40. Now they're going to start it. Play clock at 13.
I don't think Rosecrans got time to get a play off here. They're still in the huddle.
21-7. They break it quick, 7 seconds.
They're going to take a timeout.
They get a timeout. That's a Mario's Italian restaurant timeout here. They want to get themselves in trouble, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community and we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
drop by
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here. Right now, we've got everything you need for that all-important fall cleanup. So hurry in today.
All right, first and 10. The 49 Crusaders back on the field. Alenti comes back in, little limp, but he's moving. Rosecrans power I formation. Straight drop back. Throws it deep. Got a man.
Oh, just out of reach.
Just overthrew him.
Just ran a little corner route there, or a flag route there to a single receiver, and he had space.
Tried to hit his brother. Tried to hit his brother there. Incomplete. Completed his first 2 passes. Sprockeye on the coverage. Was there, second and 10. Just over 6 minutes ago here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Barrel Ford, Barrel Toyota swing pass. Zemba. Going to pick up about 6.
Again, Rosecrans has success with that play all night long, and that's a tough thing to defend because they're in a primarily run formation. They're only sending 2 receivers out, so Central has to respect the run there, and they're just flaring him out of the backfield. So that's got to be a linebacker that's picking that up, but Zemba too much speed there getting to the corner.
That's the matchup they want, right?
Yep.
3rd and 4. From the plus 45. I formation, inside handoff to Hartman.
Oh, nice play there.
Big hit.
Who's that, 60?
I bet that's Grimm.
66.
Yeah.
Yep, Grimm.
The Grim Reaper. 4th and 4, 4th and 3. I formation. Rolls right.
Little boot action here.
Nice.
Oh, man,
nice
he threaded that.
Catch.
He threaded that.
Very nice.
Right in between Roush and Fowler.
Eden Lynch. Eden Lynch for 7 yards. That's Lynch's second catch. He's got 2 for 17. Burnett finding his range here, throwing the football a little bit now. Power I. Inside handoff to Zemba, going to get 1.
Good play there, running down from the backside by Noah Huff.
Huff is steady. Offensive tight end, defensive end. Kostecki, the freshman, still inside the defensive tackle, along with Roush, the Roush brothers. One at tackle, one at end. Power I, same formation, under center. Burnett drop back, 5-step drop, throws it deep.
Oh, in and out of the hands.
Brock guy right there.
He played that well.
Right
Played
right
that
there.
well.
Herbie Sprock guy making a tough play there.
He didn't play the ball, but he played the ball through the receiver's hands and was able to break that up and prevent the touchdown there.
3rd and 9, 4:31 to go in the third quarter. 21-7 Crusaders. He's from the gun now. Burnett, Crusaders 3-man front. Drop 8. Got him deep.
Ooh.
Overthrows him. He was behind people.
I'm surprised he didn't tuck and run that there.
I thought he was going to. He had some room.
He had some room.
Crusaders were in a big drop. Everybody dropped, and
he just kind of stopped right at the line of scrimmage there and paused and waited to make that throw. But he had Green in front of him.
3 for 7. All in the third quarter. Burnett. Pro I. 4th and 9. Fake the pitch.
Central with the pressure there that time.
That was Roush and Grimm. Big defensive stand there by the Crusaders.
So Central's going to stop the threat there. And
-5.
And now again, flips back, pressures on Rosecrans here. They were moving the ball. But now we're sitting at 4:15 left in the third. Let's see if Central comes back with their run game.
Crusaders. I formation. Split right. Pitch to Fallon. Right side. Slips a tackle. Slips 2.
Nice cut. Nice stiff arm.
We'll pick up 12. Fallon. Fallon having a big second half with his third carry. One for a touchdown. Got a 40-yarder, a 12-yarder, and a 5-yarder. So Fallon coming to life here. Alenti. He's shaking up here with that cramp. You can see that cramp's getting him. There's going to be a timeout here. Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back. 21-7 Crusaders here at Harding Stadium.
This broadcast is sponsored by Lancia Healthcare, specializing in skilled care, rehabilitation, and transitional care. They have 3 locations to serve you or a loved one: the Villa Royale or Villa Vista in Steubenville and the Belmont Manor in St. Clairsville. Lancia Healthcare is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Marcino Enterprises is your complete auto and truck repair center. Marcino Enterprises also offers towing, tires, and vehicle undercoating. You can visit Marcino Enterprises at their new location across from the Winter Drive-In on 43 for 24/7 roadside assistance. Save this number in your phone right now, 740-282-8880. That's an easy number, 740-282-8880. Marcino Enterprises does it all: towing, tires, repair, and vehicle undercoating.
Okay, we're back here. Harding Stadium. Richie Gould trying to get that DePaul score. I formation. Alenti still having trouble trying to stretch himself out. 1st and 10. Purgie up the middle. Nice cut. 2 cuts. Steps through a tackle.
Nice run again by Purgie.
Picks up 22.
Central going double tight there with a single flanker. And he gets a 4-man front that really stretches you thin. You got 8 gaps you got to defend. And Central just going to their power run game out of that look.
And then we talked to Mike Mahalik, named some guys. They're all in the Crusader Hall of Fame, 8 of them that being recognized, 93, 94. I don't think I mentioned my man JoJo Aulette. Crusaders, Power I, Maholio.
Confusion there. There was a little confusion there. I think it was supposed to be a fullback trap there. But Ilenti recognized that Mahalia wasn't set or what have you, and he just took the snap and followed the trap block himself.
Yeah, ran it where he was.
Which, hey, smart play. Smart play by the quarterback. You know what the line's blocking.
Gets 5 yards out of it.
No, he's going to cramp up again, though.
Yeah, he's struggling, man. We got to get some bananas out there at Catholic Central.
Bananas, mustard, pickle juice.
Saw a lot of this last night as well in the Big Red game, these cramps. So
they sell
gotta
now.
hydrate.
They sell now. They sell now a thing that's called Liquid IV. It's a little powder pack. You just pour it right in a bottle of water. It's electrolytes, kind of like Gatorade, same sort of idea. Got to get them electrolytes in you, prevent those cramps.
All right, let's go to a break here. High Valley Sports Online. We'll be right back.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
Okay, Ilenti. He's going to come out. Can't shake that cramp.
So Sprockout will move the quarterback, correct? I think that's who it is.
Sprock on the handoff inside to Fallon. Nothing. He stole the ball.
He did. He
The big man stole the ball.
73 for Rosecrans. Stripped it and started running the other way.
Ben Jackson, the
Ben
tackle,
Jackson.
junior. So Sprockout went from handing the ball off to becoming a defensive player. And that's just what the doctor ordered for Zanesville, because the Crusaders are moving the football.
That's a big man's dream right there. You strip it, you see green in front of you, but you just ain't got quite the wheels to take it to the house. But he rumbled for about 15 yards there before they brought him down.
That's the second fumble by the Crusaders. Burnett going to throw deep. He throws a flag.
Wow.
Throws a flag on Sprockout. I don't know if that ball was catchable.
It was way overthrown. There was a lot of hand fighting going on. It's a break for Rosecrans for sure.
Absolutely. So Sprockout's going to get a 15-yard penalty on him for interference. So that's a fumble recovery and a pass interference call to move the ball into Crusader territory. And the Capital Recovery System first down. "43-yard line, the Crusaders. Defense going to make a stand here now. 4-man front. Quick pitch to Zemba.
He's going to pick up probably about, it looks like five or six. Well, they're going to mark him stepped out at about 4.5. 4-yard pickup.
Give him 3 on that. High formation. Burnett under center. Going to throw it.
Oh,
great
good
defense.
break. Good break on that ball there by Fallon, I believe.
B.J. Fallon. Eden Lynch was set to make the catch. Boy, I tell you, Burnett, I mean, his throwing's getting a little bit better here.
Yeah, he
3
had
for
his
10
man
in the second half.
He had his man open there, but Fallon made a heck of a diving play there to break that up.
He sure did. In the gun. Bunch receivers left. Screen right, knocked down. Big Camden Bradley, the big man, Big Johnny Snyder's nephew. Playing some defensive end now.
Hey, if you're not going to get there in a rush, get your hands up. That's exactly what he did.
Nice job by Snyder. Bradley. In defensive tackle position. The big junior. 4th down, 7. Pro I. Oh, Roush, all kinds of pressure. He throws it.
That's going to be broken up.
Crusaders hold defensively. Great. Bradley and Roush. Bradley waking up here and making his mark here with the chase. Him and Roush. Roush broke through initially. Bradley tried to clean it up. Bernarth was running for his life. Crusaders take over on downs from their own 40.
So the turnover there doesn't affect the game right now, which is a good thing for Central. They get to stop defensively. Lentai back in at quarterback now.
Trying to go, gets to the sidelines, stretch him out, get some fluids. Under center, I formation. Too tight.
And
got
off to
Purgy.
He's free again.
Yes, he is. He slips that first tackle. We're going to get 8. Reverse field on it. Big Tommy Purgy, man. It don't matter which way you're supposed to go with the play, Steve.
Hey.
He's running. He's making up his own play.
Listen, he reminds me a lot of a kid I had years ago, Khalil Jones. He was the same way. You just... Hey,
I remember
you don't know where he's going to end up going with it, but it always ended up in a positive direction somehow, some way, and that's Tommy Purgy. You sealed off one way, he's going to reverse field, he's going to find something.
So Purgy 35 yards on 3 carries here in the second half.
Central lucky there. They weren't set in the formation.
Will be a capital recovery system, first down.
Got to get out there, got to get lined up and get set. Clock rolling under minute 25 now left in the third.
Lentai, 1st and 10 from the 46. Pro I. Handoff inside to Purgy. He goes off tackle, spins, gets 5.
Straight ISO play there. Now again, Central had success with the quarterback ISO. Now they go more conventional tailback ISO. Same thing out of the I, straight handoff, and another big positive gain for him.
Best game by far by Tommy Purgy running the football. Picking it up here. Fouling behind Mahalio in the eye.
Oh, flea flicker. The old flea flicker. Lentai chooses to run it, though. They had Purgy covered. It was just a one-man route. It was just a one-man route.
First down, gets another 5.
Good
Capital
job.
recovery system, first down, and we're coming to the end of this Barrel Ford Toyota Brad Pavlik. Third quarter. It's going to end here with the Crusaders up 21-7. We'll take a quick break.
Thank you, National Colloid, for sponsoring this broadcast. A National Colloid company with over 75 years in the chemical industry can take care of all your chemical blending needs. Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations: Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group, with 3 locations to serve you. Check them out right now. OhioMotorGroup.com. Find your next ride.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community
Crusaders power I, Fowler busts through off left tackle. Going to pick up 16. So
Again,
DJ Fowler really asserting himself as well.
Double tight formation again.
4 carries. $75 yards here in the second half. Crusaders asserting themselves on the ground. Just underway here in the fourth quarter from Harding Stadium, 21-7. Central over Bishop Zanesville Rosecrans. I formation. Purgie looking to dance. Maybe gets one or back to the line of scrimmage.
Always falling forward, though. Always falling forward. That's what you like to see a running back do.
Much improved Tommy Purgie. Running the football. Going to be 2nd and 10 inside the Guida Law Office's red zone at the 18-yard line of Rosecrans. Crusaders break the huddle. Alenti under center. Power I. Pitch to Fallon. Gets outside, can't do it. Hartman, big tackle for Zanesville. Behind the line of scrimmage. Going to lose 1, maybe 2. The 3rd and 12.
Central taking their time here in the huddle. Which they can. They got a 2-score lead. I would run that clock all the way down.
Absolutely. That's your friend. Fallon right. Sprockeye left, power I. Alenti straight drop back. Getting pressure. Going to throw the short one over the middle to Purgie. Purgie got his first reception of the night for 3 yards.
Central going to try a field goal here. This is going to be, let me see, he's at the 24, going to be about a 34-yard field goal here for Bolster. Correct? Yeah, Bolster.
Daniel Bolster, he got the leg for this.
And
move him
it's
back.
going to get backed up 5, so now it's going to become a 39-yard field goal.
It's Crusaders' 5th penalty. A 29-yarder. 39, right, Stevie?
Well, he's spotting his tee at the, 29, so add 10 on 39.
39-yarder. What was that about?
resetting the game, the play clock.
Bolster. He got the leg for this as well. We got a timeout. Timeout Crusaders, Mario Restaurant. Timeout. We'll be right back.
PR Landscape and Design has been building backyard vacation destinations in the Ohio Valley for over 30 years. Creating your outdoor living space starts with our 3D landscape design service. Our craftsmen install brick patios, outdoor kitchens, custom water features, outdoor fireplaces, backyard structures, and luxury fiberglass swimming pools. A major landscape and pool project is complicated, so let the professionals at PR Landscape and Design manage it to completion. Check us out on Instagram or visit prlandscape.com.
Here, we're going to pass the field goal up, and we're going to go for it. Electric Go, player of the game. Lentai got him.
He got it. Steps out about the, 2-yard line there?
It's my man down there, Herbie Sprock guy, with his second catch of the night. Lentai on the money. Big gainer.
Central double tight wishbone formation. Straight
power
power.
formation.
Fallon's in.
Fallon's in for his second touchdown. So Fallon having a game with 2 TDs. That's his second touchdown of the half here. Is that 8:46, Steve, or 6:46?
8:46.
8:46.
Yep.
Fallon.
Bolster now for the extra point.
Up and good.
Up and good.
Makes a difference now, 28-7. Really opening up a lead here for the Crusaders.
And really is going to get Rosecrans playing left-handed here. They've had pretty good success with their run game. Pass game doesn't seem like it's their strong suit. And now they're going to be forced into a situation where they have to throw the ball. You know, Central maybe turn that pressure up a notch and put this game away here.
The Crusaders behind B.J. Fallon, 2 touchdowns in the second half, opened up a 28-7 lead here. Bolster with another strong kickoff. For you. Put it in your pocket. Thank you.
Ray's giving away money up here. Maybe I'll put my hand out there.
Nah, I ain't giving away money. Richie Goulin shamed me into tipping her. Crusaders bolster the kickoff here. Usually kicks it deep.
Oh,
it's a rocket.
Yeah, right into the end zone.
Into the end zone. Wintersville Trophy Shop, fourth quarter, 28-7. Crusaders here. Rosecrans got to get something going, Steve, and they're methodical. I mean, this game may be out of reach for them.
Right. And like I said, now they got to play left-handed.
Right.
You know, if you want to get back in this game, you got to throw the ball. Now for Central, hey, you know what they're going to try to do. Pin the ears back and go, baby.
Absolutely. Huff back in the game. Roush, Kostecki, and Grimm on the defensive line, and that ain't going to get it. Nothing there.
And a flag comes in late, so could be a hold. Possibly a face mask. I don't know. Hard to see in there.
Toby Rusciano entering the game. Going to take out a defensive lineman and bring in an extra back.
It is going to be a face mask against the Crusaders.
Crusaders with their 6th penalty. It's a big one.
I see my man Iga fouling down there. Haven't seen him in a while. Old Iga. Rooting his brother on out there.
Pro I. Burnett under center. 5-step drop. Quick pass outside. Cohen Grandstaff. Going to get 10 for a Capital Recovery System. First down. Move the sticks. Out quickly. 3 receivers left. 1 right, 1 sidecar. Bernard scrambles left.
Nothing
Throws
there.
a short one. Gets a couple yards on the pass there to Grandstaff. Alenti playing through the pain of that cramp. Same receiver, same formation here. 3 left, 1 right, 1 sidecar.
He's going to go up to the single.
That's to his player out there, Zemba. Zemba's been their big gun today.
Rosecrans has done that several times. When they try to spread you out and go 3 by 1, they put the 3 receivers in the boundary, leave the single receiver clear to the wide side of the field, and they always go to that single receiver.
Back to a Pro I. Straight drop back. 10-yard out to Hartman. Tries to get the first down. Let's see where they mark it.
Key thing there, though, for Central, they kept the receiver in bounds. They threw the ball to the boundary there, but the defender came up, made the quick tackle, made sure he kept them in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
Okay, Crusaders defense here going to be challenged. 4th and 1.
Bet you they
I formation.
Bet you they go quarterback sneak here. No, hand it to the fullback.
Fullback, Hartman will get the first down. It's a Capital Recovery System first down. Rosecrans, not Steve. They got to hit a big one, man. They got to. This ain't going to get it for them.
Real soon. You're down 3 scores. 6:30 on a rolling clock. You got to get one in here quick.
I formation, handoff. Zembo.
Nothing.
Nothing. Carries, doesn't look real big, but boy, he carries the ball a lot. 2nd and 10, Rosecrans from the Crusader 45, no huddle.
Now move under 6 minutes.
Running guys in and out in this Wintersville Trophy Shop 4th quarter. You throw it, pressure. Couldn't get it. That's going to be a fumble.
No, his arm was going forward. He just kind of like, we saw that last night. Looked like almost like a basketball shot, but his arm was going forward, hand was going forward, so they'll call that incomplete.
Grimm, nice defensive play, breaks it up. 3rd and 10, Rosecrans, Bernard from the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left with a sidecar. Bullet. Zemba. Catch. Will be good for a first down. Cohen Grandstaff, I'm sorry.
We're going to move to about 5:30 left to play. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Burnett's looking to throw. Nobody open. Being chased by Grimm. Who, that's going to be a... Steve, was that defenseless or blindside block?
That would be blindside. Be considered blindside.
Hit him hard, man, right in his head. Offensive lineman peeled back and got him. An injured player down plus a penalty. You want to take a quick break, Danny? Okay, we'll be right back. Ohio Valley Sports Online from Harding Stadium.
There's nothing like the sound of a ball solidly hit off a wooden bat. At the Swearingen Bat Company, all bats are handcrafted for you. Their focus is on a player's specific needs. The perfect balance with a perfect handle should be a smooth extension to the batter. Visit the Swearingen Bat Company online at swearingenbaseball.com or look them up on Facebook. Get that perfect quality wooden bat handcrafted locally just for you. There are plenty of models for all levels of play, and they also make great gifts for your special player. You can even choose your own design right down to the specific color. Make sure you visit the Swearingen Bat Company today. Premium quality custom wooden bats, locally made. The Swearingen Bat Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
If you love to play cards like Texas Hold'em, you have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes to receive $30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, $100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
Are you looking for a quick and satisfying breakfast or lunch option? Look no further than Tudor's Biscuit World in Weirton. Our friendly staff is always ready to serve you with a smile. And our menu is packed with delicious options that are sure to satisfy any craving. From our signature biscuit sandwiches to our hearty breakfast platters, Tudor's Biscuit World has something for everyone. So come on in and join us for a meal that will leave you feeling full and happy. Tudor's Biscuit World, where great food and friendly service come together.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons knows how much sports means to the Ohio Valley. Hi, I'm Commissioner Eric Timmons. I'm passionate about local sports and I support our youth in their endeavors. Good luck to all area teams this season.
PR Landscape and Design has been building backyard vacation destinations in the Ohio Valley for over 30 years. Creating your outdoor living space starts with our 3D landscape design service. Our craftsmen install brick patios, outdoor kitchens, custom water features, outdoor fireplaces, backyard structures, and luxury fiberglass swimming pools. A major landscape and pool project is complicated, so let the professionals at PR Landscape and Design manage it to completion. Check us out on Instagram or visit prlandscape.com.
Are you craving delicious Italian food? Look no further than Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 in the morning till 7 at night, Friday from 11 to 8, Saturday from noon to 8, and Sunday from noon to 7. Come in for our weekly lunchtime special or check out our monthly specials for even more delicious options. Oh, and don't forget, we're closed on Mondays. Visit us at 329 North Street in Steubenville or give us a call, 740-283-3405 to place an order for Naples Spaghetti House, serving up the best Italian food in Steubenville.
All right, we're back here at Harding Stadium, Reno Suckots Field here. Delay in the game here. Injuries, and they wouldn't get a policeman to come over and stand by the sideline. So there must be some extracurricular activity coming from either the sideline or the fans. Pace is slowed here with just over 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Wintersville Trophy Shop. Steve, they ejected a player.
Mm-hmm. I think it was on that blind side. Yeah, that we saw that last night, right? A player cracked back or blindsided, and you got to lead with the hands in that situation. You have to.
So Rosecrans up on the ball, 2nd and 25. Bernard under center, I formation. 5-step drop. Short.
Another flag here.
His brother Bernath, Nick, the intended receiver there. Got a flag on the play. It's against Central.
Not quite sure what was it a late hit on the quarterback?
That's a 15-yarder, going to bring it back to 2nd and 10. 30-yard lines. Zanesville needs a score and score a bunch, Steve.
Yeah, well, they got 5 minutes to score 21.
Quick pass out to Zemba. Slips a tackle. Close to the first down. So Zemba been catching it and running it.
He's done a lot.
Been their most effective player. Crusaders, I believe, well on their way to their 3rd victory. Start this young season 3-0. Five minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
So they're going to put these 3 receivers in the boundary again. They're going to single guy up to the wide side of the field. Oh, they're going to...
Bernath rolling right.
Still looking for that single receiver. Throws it out of bounds.
Nothing there. Well defended by the Crusaders. A lot of the time, one of the few times the Crusaders pass rush didn't get there. The defensive backs did their job staying on people. Second and 10 from the 20, the Guida Law Office's red zone. From the gun. Bernath to throw it, steps up, going to run it.
Slides down. Just outside the 10. Well, just past 15. They're going to mark him where he started his slide, so he'll be at the 14.
Running clock. Shotgun formation, quick slant, got him.
That's going to be a first down inside the 5 now for the Bishops.
First and goal on the line from the gun. Snap, fakes it. Gonna roll left, look left. After moving around.
And he finds his man.
Got a touchdown. It's the Pro Cleaning touchdown. Bernath to.
Couldn't tell who that was.
That
Maybe number 7. No, 7 went out with an injury unless he came back in.
Was that number 2, Eden Lynch? Can't see.
He caught it towards the back of the end zone.
Right in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
We'll kick the extra point here. Okay. Tried to throw the ball out, but it bounced off the stadium. Come back on the field. Soccer kicker here.
That's a heck of a throw, though.
JT Robinson. Good. 4:01 to go. Rosecrans.
If you have lost your phone, please come up to the press box.
4:01 to go here.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
JT Robinson, squib kick onside. Nice job.
Good
Two
job
bounces.
there. Number 12 for
Sprockeye.
Sprockeye, yep.
Good hands.
Scooped that up right away.
So Crusaders just going to make an attempt here to run the ball out, run the clock out. Starting on their 47-yard line. 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 37 seconds to go on a running clock. Zanesville Rosecrans, which come within 2 scores. Another stop and play. .407. This game is slowed to a crawl.
I don't know what the holdup is here.
They got the clock. They want the clock changed.
What number do you want on the clock?
4.
4, 3, 406. Correct the minute.
We'll put another minute on the clock. A lot of confusion with the referee crew tonight. Okay, stoppage in play here. Got it right now. I'd be going to be under center here. Start the clock. Clock will start on the snap. Handoff Fallon.
We'll get back to about the line.
They're not concerned with yardage. They're concerned with time. Alenti toughing it out here with a cramp. I'll tell you, man, I like Fallon for our Electrico player of the game.
I agree, Ray.
I mean, had 2 touchdowns in this second half. Running the ball well. Tommy Purgie, definitely a candidate, though. Tommy Purgie was explosive tonight, but had the big one called back, the 76-yard return called back. Alenti going to run it on the bum leg.
He's going to break through. He's going to pick up first down.
Nice job, Capital
Real good
Recovery
job.
System. First down. Islanta's good football player, good tough kid. 3:15 to go. Brought down by Burkhart. 11-yard run, 1st and 10. Purgie brings the play in. Alenta going to run it again from the eye, from the gun.
Again, hey, take your time now. Take your time.
Boy, I tell you, little extracurricular back there. Timmy Mahalio got leveled. Maddox Burkhart laid the lumber. There's going to be a penalty on there. Going to move the Crusaders down the 20-yard line. Guida Law Offices red zone. 2:36. Crusaders are going to take the score now if you're going to give it to them. They're moving. Just over 2 minutes to go. Tommy Purgie.
Oh, keeping the legs churning.
Look at Tommy Purgie. I tell you, we may have to go co-players of the game,
I'm
Steve.
telling you. That was a nice, tough run right there.
Tommy Purgie having his best running night of the season tonight. Just over 2 minutes. 19 on the play clock. Crusaders taking their time. Alenti under center. I backfield. Purgie split left.
Give to Fallon.
He had nothing, but he found something.
Yeah.
He had nothing. He got a couple. Hartman on the tackle. (28-14) here at Harding Stadium, Reno Suckoch Field. 1:20 to go in this ball game as the Crusaders move ever closer to going 3-0 for the first time in a long time. Alenti under center, letting the clock run. Pitch. Purgie.
It's close. He's close. He's down about the 1.
Running clock under a minute. Crusaders knocking on the door.
Yeah, they're going to have to snap it one more time.
We'll let the clock run. Coach Meade got Alenti over here on the sideline with him at the numbers. Alenti moving a lot better, so they got that cramp under control.
Snap it with 2 left on the clock. Sneak. Quarterback sneak. Alenti, I believe. I thought it looks like he was in, but no signal.
No signal.
They're just going to let it run out.
We'll let it run out now. Crusaders going to take their victory 28-7. Game's over. Remind everybody about the coaches show on Wednesday, live from Bennigan's, beginning at 6 o'clock. Got a volleyball match on Tuesday. Crusaders and Big Red. And we'll be at Basil's for the Weir High celebration of 100 years of football. So we got a big week here, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at Dover for Big Red Friday. Big Red's home, that's right, against Pittsburgh USO, Obama. So very busy week for Ohio Valley Sports Online. Remind everybody, Tuesday, volleyball, Big Red and Central. That will be what, Jimmy DiCarlo and Ashland Daly? Okay. Jimmy DiCarlo and Ashland Daly.
There's the game.
Wednesday, coaches show at Bennigan starting at 6 o'clock. Thursday, the Weir High celebration of 100 years of football live from Basil's. I believe that's at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Friday, Big Red home against Pittsburgh USO. We'll let you know about Saturday. Player of the game, Steve, who you want to give it to?
Oh, man, that's tough. I mean, and both these guys had a great game.
B.J. Fallon and Tommy Purgie.
Yeah.
We're going to give co-player of the game to B.J. Fallon and Tommy Purgie. Steve Daly makes some executive decisions. I want to remind everybody, check with us. You can subscribe to us, our YouTube channel. You'll be notified of every time we go live. From Harding Stadium, it's Ray Suckarts and Steve Daly, along with Danny Vogel. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Water Transport, Friendly Tavern, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Guida Law Offices, AT&T on Sunset, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Electric O, it's electric, Cedar One Realty, Uncle Johnny's Delivers, Corey Winget, Baird Wealth Management, Barrel Ford and Barrel Toyota, Tudor's Biscuit World, Total Sports Connection, Signs Limited, Capital Recovery System, Hood's Pharmacy, PR Landscaping, Hummel Construction, Berryman Chemicals, Ed Sports, First Westminster Church, Franciscan University, Best Western at Franciscan Square, Trinity Health System, Bennigan's, Stickles Law Office, Mosty Funeral Home, Warnersville Trophy Shop, IBEW Local 246, Poe Financial Advisor, JC Pest Control, Rawson's Mulch and More, Main Street Bank, Everhard Bow Funeral Home, Swearingen Bat Company, the Viking Social Poker Club, Bradley Lawnscape, Lancia Villa Royale, TS Electric, Black River Logistics, National Colloid Company, Soft Type Federal Credit Union, Target Shop, Naples, Ohio Motor Group, Dr. John Figgle, Burt's Hot Dogs, Isla Law Offices, Apollo Pro Cleaning, Anthony Mining Company, M&M Hardware, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Josephine's Carryout, Valley Converting, Hauser's Furniture, Marcino Enterprises, Attorney Adam Martello, Steve's Fish and Chips, J.E. Foster Funeral Home. Thanks for watching, people. We'll see you Tuesday. High Valley Sports Online, bidding you well. Good night.